The EU's top officials head to Washington Friday for the first official summit between both sides in over 2 years. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and European Council President Charles Michel were supposed to be meeting US President Joe Biden in what looked like a routine trip to deal with outstanding trade issues, among other things. But the war between Israel and Hamas threatens to overshadow the summit, particularly after a week of confused messaging coming out of Brussels.
I think that this topic can't not be in some way on the agenda.
The first thing is that the EU needs to speak with one voice, and then we can coordinate with our transatlantic partners.
Even if the conflict in the Middle East dominates discussions, it doesn't hide the fact that the EU and US still have a lot on their own plates. First up, steel and aluminium. The issue has been ongoing since the Trump era after the former president slapped tariffs on European steel and aluminium exports. But now, in what looks like a double-pronged attack against Beijing, the EU is expected to announce both an anti-subsidy investigation into Chinese steelmakers and an agreement with the US to curb the export of Chinese metals, which they say are flooding the global market.
The solution that is being negotiated now is a so-called carbon club, or an agreement between the US and the United States to basically promote the production of sustainable, sort of decarbonized steel, and put tariffs on countries that don't produce in a decarbonized way, aka, of course, China.
EU officials have also said they're closing in on a deal on critical raw materials, minerals used in the production of batteries for electric vehicles. This would allow European car makers to benefit from any US subsidies granted under Biden's so-called Inflation Reduction Act, in this case designed to promote the use of American-made electric vehicles. Chris Pictures for Euronews.